The engine roars to life with a deep, guttural growl, a sound that shakes the earth and sends a message across the valley. The beast is awake, towering against a backdrop of rugged cliffs and winding mountain passes. The Caterpillar D11T dozer waits like a coiled predator. Behind it, a convoy of steel giants stands ready, their tires taller than man. Trailers stretch their limits with metal titans strapped down, bolted, locked in like sleeping dragons. A voice crackles over the radio. We move in 60 seconds. Eyes sharp, no room for error. This is no ordinary road. This is a gauntlet carved through untamed terrain, a warpath of switchbacks. Sheer drops and unpredictable weather. The mission? Transport over 300 tons of unrelenting machinery. Massive excavators, bulldozers, and tower cranes, through a corridor barely wide enough for a single truck. The stakes? Catastrophic. The lead vehicle rumbles forward. A MAN TGX 41.540 with power to spare and nerves of steel behind the wheel. The low loader groans as it hauls an 80-ton Komatsu PC-8 hunted up a gravel incline, so steep it feels like the earth itself is resisting. Dust spirals, wheels spin, and the crew hold their breath. One slip, and this steel giant becomes an avalanche. Hold it! Hold it! A crew member yells. The truck teeters, one tire losing grip near the edge. The operator tightens his grip, sweat cutting through the dirt on his brow. Come on, baby. Stick with me. With a final roar, the engine surges. Gravel erupts beneath the tires, and the load inches forward. The convoy erupts in cheers. One obstacle down, dozens to go. Transport machines like the Lever or 9800 isn't just about horsepower. It's about brains. Weeks of planning go into every move. Bridges are tested, roads reinforced, routes mapped to the centimeter, permits stacked like phone books. Logistics experts calculate every angle, every load distribution, every incline and curve. There's no second chance when you're threading a 400-ton needle through a canyon pass. Midway through the journey, the clouds darken, rain pelts down, turning the hard-packed trail into a slick ribbon of chaos. Convoy halts, a mountain stream, usually a shallow trickle. Is now a churning torrent threatening to sweep the entire operation into oblivion. Crew huddles. The leader speaks. We wait and risk schedule failure. Or we reroute. Steeper, longer, tighter path. What's it gonna be? Tense silence follows. Then a voice answers. We take the hill. Huge, the post-pounding climb. road winds like a serpent, barely wide enough for the trailer's axles. To the left, rock wall. To the right, empty air. Below, a drop that dares even the boldest to look down. The crane's counterweight shifts. The truck leaves. Everyone goes silent. A hawk screams overhead as if to mark the moment. Inches from disaster, the operator whispers, "Keep it steady, breathe with the road." Inch by inch, breath by breath, the load creeps upward. Every turn, a battle of control versus chaos. Onboard systems beep warnings. Tires screech, but they make it at the summit. The entire crew exhales. It's a hard-won victory. One of many on the steel and diesel odyssey. Back in the valley, a different challenge. The Cat's 60-20B hydraulic shovel, 230 tons of solomite. Needs to cross a soft marshland. Its weight alone could punch through crust and sink it into oblivion. Engineers roll out reinforced matting, rigging layers of sand and crushed stone. Every second counts as the clock ticks down and the sun creeps lower, as the massive shovel inches forward. Its treads dig into the surface like a bear in a snowdrift. Mud splashes. The load sways. A crew member shouts. She's leaning too far. but the operator is calm, focused. One wrong joystick move could be the difference between triumph and tragedy. Slowly, impossibly, the cat clears the danger zone. Textbook says the Hush Boys. Then, a shout from the rear. A trailer axle's locking mechanism has jammed. Another piece of convoy, an 816-ton Hitachi X8000. Is frozen mid-turn, its massive bucket dangling off the edge of a narrow road carved into a cliffside. One more inch and $50 million worth of steel is headed for a vertical plunge. The mechanics spring into action. Torches flash, wrenches spin, mud cakes their hands. But their eyes are sharp, their movements precise. This is no garage job. This is battlefield engineering. For the final jolt, the lock releases. Move it now, the foreman knows. The convoy rolls. Crisis averted. Down the line, a new drama unfolds. Bridge, ancient, narrow, and weary, lies ahead, rated for 50 tons, but the load is 65. The solution? A leapfrog maneuver. Two smaller support trucks move ahead. And reinforce the structure with hydraulic jacks and steel plating. It's an act of sheer ingenuity. As the massive dozer rolls across, the bridge creaks, groans, and then silence. They made it. Now the descent begins. The road twists like a knot, with hairpin turns that will make a rally driver sweat. The operator of a 90-ton Volvo EC950 F leans forward, eyes locked on the path. Each turn is a test. Too fast, and the trailer swings. Too slow, the momentum is lost. Behind the convoy, a crowd gathers, locals drawn to the noise and spectacle. Kids cover their ears. Adults gasp as the machine rounds a final bend with inches to spare. Back at the control tent, eyes scan telemetry data. Every axle weight, every tire pressure, every shift in load distribution is tracked in real time. It's precision science merged with pure grit. A sudden radio call cuts the silence. We've got wind, gusts up to 60 clicks on the ridge. There's no hesitation. The crew acts like a machine itself, coordinated, efficient, fearless. They deploy wind brakes, reposition lighter rigs, and tighten every strap and shackle. The wind howls like a predator, but the machines roll on. In a final stretch of raw spectacle, the convoy enters a demolition zone, urban terrain where the earth trembles beneath the weight of change. A tower crane. Standing like a sentinel, must be disassembled and extracted through alleyways barely wide enough to breathe in. As sparks fly and steel beams fall, a crew guides a flatbed carrying the crane's main column. The load so tall it brushes streetlights. Watch the overhang, someone calls. They duck under power lines, weave past crumbling walls, and then, in one synchronized push, they clear the zone. The crane is free. Every move in this high-stakes ballet is a tribute to the unsung heroes of heavy haul. The drivers, the engineers, the operators, and the ground crews who risk it all to move mountains. Literally. One operator wipes grime from his face, looks back at the path carved by rubber, sweat, and nerve, and smiles. Hell of a dance, he mutters. And what a dance it is. If your heart's pounding, your jaws drop, and your respect for these titans of transport is just multiplied. Join the ride. Hit that subscribe button and buckle up for more heart-racing, high-stakes heavy machinery action. Because this is only the beginning.